Olá, garotas! Como eu adoro vir aqui e passar por esse corredor no formato do cérvix de um palhaço. Cortina de carne.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to
Mari
meet
from
you.
Cine in Brazil. Very happy to have you here in Brazil. Are you having fun?
Having a great time.
So much fun.
Pretty great.
Gloriously.
Yeah.
We just
We
don't have
need
enough
more time.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Kim, I'm going to start with you. What was it like working with those amazing, iconic Emmy winners?
Yeah,
Actresses.
what was it like working with me, Kimberly? No, just kidding.
It was like the best teachers in the entire world, just watching them do what they do. You know, they're the best of the best. So it was a little intimidating getting on set for sure at the beginning, but just making sure that I was prepared to just watch and learn.
You were amazing, I have to say.
Oh, thank you.
And what was it like working with Kim? Niecy.
Oh, she's awful. No, just kidding. I love this lady so much. She's such a professional. And you watch her multitask and you say, oh, God, women are everything. You know what I mean? A mother, a businesswoman, a sous chef, you know, and she make a mean soul food, I heard. You're all
heard.
the things.
You heard.
You're
You're
all
skeptical.
the things. Of
but
course
you
I
heard.
am. Word on the street.
Yeah, I heard she's the best cook, so we're gonna get in the kitchen together.
Okay, yeah, that's all a sidebar, but
Yeah.
it's necessary information.
And was there any fun behind the scene moment that you can share with us? Because
you
the
kidding?
energy was
Every day.
amazing.
Every day is fun behind the scenes. Every
Niecy
day.
would film every time I take a bite of food. She would film me on her phone. She loved to film me napping and eating.
And people, let me
Napping
tell
and
you
snacking.
something. You got to work for this body because this girl is greedy. Now she gonna eat everything, order everything off the menu except for thank you, please come again. We all know it. How do you do it? It's a phenomenon.
Yeah. So Kim, you made a post on your Instagram talking about your dream of becoming a lawyer, a dream you started pursuing 6 years ago. So this show must hit kind of different for you. What was it like stepping into this character? Did you bring anything from your real life into it?
Yeah, I think Alora, I aspire to be a lawyer like her. And just a lot of the lawyer lingo that I would have to say and a lot of the script I'm very familiar with just because it's all the stuff that I was studying. So I definitely see similarities between us. She's very stoic. She's very calm. Nothing really rattles her. And I can relate to that as well. Alora is tougher than me and a little bit less empathetic than I am personally, but I definitely see myself in her.
And Niecy, let's talk about Emerald. I love her.
Thank you.
She's strong, she's funny, she's beautiful, she's a good mom, she's a good friend. How was it for you to play her?
Oh, I love stepping into emerald stilettos, if you will. I
Is that
just
why you're wearing green today? Emerald green?
come on, get into it. You see what I did there? I love her so much. I love that she brings some levity to the show, some comedy, and I love that she loves hard. You know what I mean? That's always something good to play.
There's a line that stuck with me on the show when Alora says, "Are my best years behind me?" Because I think that's something a lot of women think about it all the time. How do you see this whole thing about time and aging in women's lives today? And how do you hope this
Girl,
can-
do you see the women on this show? We are not spring chickens, but we look damn good. And no, I mean, and we're still in pursuit of the theme, in pursuit of love, in pursuit of happiness, in pursuit of, on the show, justice, and the different things that we want out of life. This one is going to be an attorney, all of the things, and it's
I
never
think
too late.
That was one thing that I didn't agree with Alora on. Like, has my time come? And she felt that way. Like, I don't feel that way. I don't feel like time's up on anything. So, it's just a new time and it's a new phase in life, no matter what age or no matter what you're going through. So I definitely didn't agree with her on those feelings.
There's another line on the show, weak men can handle strong women, and that is so real. What would you say to women who play themselves down just to fit into relationships with guys like that?
Don't do it.
That'll never last. You just, yeah it'll never last like
You know who
that.
told me that?
Who?
Oprah.
Really?
Yeah. You know, I was in a situation where, you know, somebody needed me to be small and to dumb it down. Can you imagine me?
I couldn't. I
Oh,
actually
no.
couldn't.
No,
I don't know how you got in that in the first place.
I don't either, girl.
Yeah.
I don't
That
either.
I can't see.
The show dives deep into the complexities of being a woman today, being a powerful woman. How did working together reshape your own understanding of female ambition?
I like that question. No one's really asked about the ambition. I feel like ambition, especially as it's association or associated with women, is a dirty word.
Yeah.
Whereas no one would call a man who would want anything for himself, career-wise or otherwise, ambitious in a negative way. So I really want to like reclaim that word for women and turn it into one of empowerment. Yeah, so I like the word.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing to be ambitious.
It shouldn't, yeah, exactly. I've never understood it myself, and I always considered myself an ambitious person. I like to do a lot of things and do them well. And I don't, society just wouldn't allow that for women. It was considered, icky. So I love the show for that reason, that it does empower women to own their power and go after what they love and get it done.
And Sarah, Car is on the other side of the story. She comes across as so strong on the outside, but we can tell there's a lot going on inside her too. What was that building process like, and how do you think she can inspire people?
I don't know about the inspiration component because you're not going to get deep enough into that until later in the series. And so hopefully if we get to do more of them, if we get another season, more of that can be explored. And I mean, the only thing that I would consider being sort of inspiring about her is that she's tenacious and she's like a dog with a bone, and she will not stop until she gets what she wants. Now, what she happens to want is the destruction of these other women, but it's only because she has been so wounded by them. And I'm not saying I recommend that way to sort of retaliate in that manner when you have been injured, but I can understand it. So for me, it was sort of like, how can I get inside this really outrageous character who really says every single thing that's on her mind, and do it honestly, at least attempt to. And I just thought, if I can figure out why she's doing it, it'll make it easier for me to really commit, which I felt I must do in order to do it. Yeah.
What about Liberty, Naomi? Her job is dealing with love that went wrong. So that ends up affecting her personal life too.
Yeah.
How do you think this might hit home for other women who might also have that certain resistance when it comes to relationships?
Yeah, I think she's someone who presents herself as very, buttoned up, and she's got everything together in her workspace. But then behind the scenes, it's a little bit messy and doesn't match what she's putting forward, And I found that to be an interesting juxtaposition that, everything on the outside looks good. But yeah, she's got to surpass those obstacles and get beyond her fear, loosen up, and hopefully audience people, the audience members will,
The audience people.
they can relate to that, everything's not always perfect. There's areas that we're stronger at than others.
And I saw an interview with Kim and Niecy yesterday where they said that you, Sarah, and Kim had a bunch of moments where you just couldn't stop laughing while filming. And on screen, you guys had this huge tension.
Yes.
So that energy behind the scenes made a huge difference in how the show turned out, right? How was it?
I mean, I think, and again, some of that is in the upcoming episodes where I'm dressed as Kim and I'm fighting a little more directly with Kim. But I really did, we had a problem. We had a problem keeping it together. I don't know whether, she has a lot of sisters. I have two sisters, and I don't know if that was what it was, but there was something about her that just, when something, I'm just like not the person you want to be around when something goes wrong on set, because if you're trying to keep a straight face, don't look at me. because I'm going to be the first person to be laughing in your face. So, you know, I was that kid in school.
And it's
who was-
infectious.
yeah, like
It
the minute you're not
spreads.
supposed to laugh, it's always funnier when you're not supposed to laugh.
Yeah. Everyone's working long hours,
Yeah.
and you know, you can suddenly find yourself in a hole that is you can't get
You
out
really
of for
can't get out
20
of,
or
yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
And the director's tone
And the
changes.
crew is just like, oh God. Although I remember hearing stories about like George Clooney on the set of ER, like playing practical jokes on people, and the crew just loved it and thought it was so
Right,
funny.
yeah.
It's like, I've never been on a set where anyone has really enjoyed me losing it, because it just means
Yeah.
it's another half hour added to the workday.
But it ends up having a place in
Yeah.
a way, because it bonds and
Agreed.
you know, unites everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these women are gorgeous, put together, smart, successful. Can we really be all of that, ditching the stereotypes the industry and society generally push on us?
Maybe you can. Maybe you can dream for it. Maybe you can have
Aspire to it.
aspire to it.
Gently.
Days where you feel superhuman, and then days where you're in the ditches and think, how the hell am I going to get out of this
Yeah.
place? So at the very least, it's something to, you know, fantasize.
Yeah, exactly.
My last question. When the audience finish the show, what do you hope women and men will question about their own definitions of power and fairness?
What they will question? I don't know about the question part. I wonder if my hope would be that they would feel connected to all of the characters, even the ones that are a little harder to to embrace, because I think there's a little bit of every human being's experience reflected in the characters themselves, and a little something for everyone. So I hope they're entertained, and I hope they feel empowered, and I hope that they like looking at our clothes and
Yeah,
And
we
the
do.
sets
and
and
you
the
know,
fancy
there's-
cars, and
Yeah,
you know,
it's
all
a beautiful way
a
to
lot.
unplug in a kind of way.
Yeah.
Life can be a overwhelming thing to
Yeah.
be, especially with being inundated by social media and news of the world, and there's just so much coming at us all the time. It's nice to sort of have something you can
Take a
check
break
out,
on,
check in,
yeah.
and go on a really fun ride.
Amor e guerra.
E antes que você comente o meu novo visual, saiba que esse look é
Meu.
nada mais que um simples teste da minha fantasia de Halloween do ano que vem, que eu irei vestida de advogada vadia.